Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's video with Edna. Okay, so in today's video, we are baking, I don't know if they're scones, I don't know if they're cupcakes. I don't know how to bake. That was baking. This is like a refresher course for me. So yeah, we're doing cupcakes and we're just going to be having a little chat about life and living. And I hope it will be helpful to you. So let's get right into the video.
Keep shining. You gotta keep it 100 every day. Being like just keep it shining every day. Better do what you got. No matter what life will bring, keep shining.
We said we're going to have a little chit chat, huh? So what would you say was the most embarrassing moment of your life? The most embarrassing moment of your life.
The most embarrassing moment would be I think there's a day I think that was in grade 7. I actually started my period at school and I was not aware. And you know the mess. When I'm gonna propose.
I don't know what I would have done if
I
didn't
was
know.
embarrassed. I didn't know what to do. And I had to go home. And I didn't know how I was going to go home because I didn't have anything to cover myself. So
it was showing like people would see.
yes.
Yeah! What did the boys do?
It was, guys, no, it was so embarrassing. But anyway, that day, I think there was one teacher, she gave me a scarf.
To cover.
Yeah, and then I went home.
But
It was embarrassing.
the people who saw, how did they react?
You just know people like it. It was embarrassing, and I was like, okay, it's cool.
Was it like on a day where like the following day you have to go to school?
Yes,
Did you go?
I went. Life goes on. I went to school.
So the following day, people were not like pointing at you.
They were, but you know how girls are. So, how did you not know, Shan? You know, those kind of things like,
Oh, I
okay.
didn't.
And I had just started looking my period then, so, yeah. I was not like, okay, it's coming again next month. That thing. I was just like, oh, it's here. And I'm like, bye. I went home. It was very embarrassing.
You didn't go cry at home.
No, I was embarrassed. There's a parents on me. Was and so awake. I'm like, okay, but how did I not know?
Then like when reaching to school the following day, how did you feel? Like were you like, I don't want to enter class, like
No, life goes on. Pretending so like nothing happened. But meanwhile, you know, everyone saw. Like, okay. Life goes on.
okay. So for me, my most embarrassing moment was what? There was this time. Those are my friends and watching this. Whenever it's in the primary movies in a story, and people are bad human beings. So that was I think in grade 6. We used to have like books from the library. Sometimes like you get as a class like maybe Yajama Weldi, Maluka Jaja, Mama Macmillan. So
you remember the Macmillan name?
So there were these Jajama Atlas, yeah, orange, yeah, Janyu. I don't know if you remember.
Yes.
This. So it was during a geography class or something like that. So given my atlas, yeah, to use like we just used to use within class. Then you can see la class in the boys of library. So he said, "Lana, you come, man. What's pass my atlas? The orange ones that they gave us, we use. The day finished, packed my bags, went home. I didn't even realize what happened. Don't happen to the following day, the librarian came in class. First was the teacher who came to us, guys, we are missing one atlas from this class. We took back less. We're missing one atlas. Did any of you pack? All of us,
Anyway, number 1.
I know, the librarian, it's just the same class where it got lost from. Tiambo seta my bag. He said, so that was a change my bag. Kufika mbaki mama kuipa the atlas.
Kawalala.
And then you won't believe what the teacher did. Like class, some people were laughing like, hey, you stole the atlas. I'm like, I was so embarrassed. I was like, I'm not a thief, man. Like, I was even tearing up like, I'm not a thief, please. And then I think people were taking it as a light moment because I think they believed me. I don't know. But it looked like they were not, but they were laughing like it's so funny. Everyone refused me not to go one of the bags. Then the teacher, but he was an elderly man. So he used to have this way of teaching us when he'd sing songs, he would laugh with us, like tell us old stories. So he started, the whole class sang for me, you guys. The whole class sang for me. In the national but in that was like, I think up to today, I don't know if I've ever been more embarrassed than that. I don't know. If there were other embarrassing moments, I probably didn't care much. But that one, I was like, hey, even my friends were singing. I was like, hey, you think I'm a thief? So yeah, that was it. But like life went on. After that moment, we all just moved on. You know how like when something embarrassing happens to you, you feel like everybody remains in that moment. Like,
yes.
but then like it happened.
Yeah.
We moved on. Like
that's the thing.
Yeah, like everybody even forgot that something like that ever happened. Oh, for those who don't know how to bake like me, she melted butter, added icing sugar, pajapa paste, then added 4 eggs.
Yeah.
And
then I started pouring in the flour. In bits. Then now I'm putting the milk.
How much flour was that?
I used 2.5 cups.
2.5 cups, 4 eggs. How much butter?
200 grams butter. 1 cup of icing sugar. Yeah, 4 eggs and what's this?
Milk.
Half a glass of milk.
I'm sure Montera, those of you like me, who always need a book when. I've never actually baked alone. Always nearly baking and then I'm the spectator.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what else do I want to ask you? What was the most difficult moment in your life? Hardy. Maybe this one I can wait.
Okay, the hardest time of my life, I think, was the time after Mom passed.
Not during the funeral, after.
Okay, let me just say from the point she got sick, because I was the one nursing her. So from that point, when she died, and I think the first few months, or maybe the first year after she passed, were like the hardest. It was so hard that and you know, being in school, and because I had a lot of moments where I would feel to concentrate, study, but when I go out, it used to be like a normal day and everything is okay. But when I'm alone, that's when like reality used to hit me. So
what are the things that made you like, what are the things that you can point out that made it hard for you? Like, what are they? I don't know. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
If I get what you're trying to say, maybe starting from the time she was sick, the fact that, you know, just being, when someone has never really been sick before, you've never seen someone sick, even just complaining about a headache, then all of a sudden they are sick, they can't even walk, they can't eat on their own, they can't do anything. And when you go to the hospital, they're not sick. There's nothing wrong with them, then they are really sick. Like
they are really
sick,
but they are not finding.
Yes, that. So that was difficult to just think of, because I would sit and think, okay, is she going to die? Stuff like that. Then when she died now,
like even after thinking of it, you're still like, has it really happened?
Yeah.
Like, why has it happened?
Yes. So just her being gone, not being around, you know, a lot of things going on, a lot of talks, all those things, not having someone to guide you, someone used to pray with, someone that you used to chat with, your best friend,
literally. Close with your mom.
Yeah, so it was hard, like school became hard. It was hard. Life was hard. I didn't want to go home, I didn't want to go anywhere, I just wanted to disappear.
Like can I be somewhere where
yes, like can I just disappear
where it's
for a
not
moment?
Here. I get that.
It was super. It was difficult, but time with time it's becoming easy, but it's not really easy.
Yeah, it's not something you can say. Imagine Africa.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Still in the process, but it's been like hard.
Is there any point where you felt like it got better? I don't know if I can say got better or like you found a way to live with it? Like, have you ever reached the point where you feel like, okay, yes, it's bad, but like, are you now able to live with it?
It's something that I've actually learned to live with, but I still have moments where it gets hard because you know how things happen, like that literally take me back to her death. So, if I talk about things that have actually made it better, I think it's just acceptance at the end of the day, because I can't live in that moment saying,
good.
yes, she's gone, what am I going to do? I mean, I have to pick up myself because I have my young siblings, obviously, who look up to me, so I have to be strong for them and for myself as well, because, yeah, life goes on.
Yeah, and like that thing that people say in movies that I think I believe, like even the person who's gone, they probably wouldn't want your life to end.
Yes.
Like they're the ones who are gone. And because they loved you, they probably wouldn't want, like even me being alive today, sometimes when I think of my death, I'm like, the people I love, I don't want their life to end with my death.
Yeah.
I don't want them to get stuck in my death. Like, keep living. Of course, I'll probably be jealous of death. Like, if I was able to see the poor life, I'll probably be jealous, like, so are you? Wait about me. But, like, all in all, I would be like, you know what, live. Like, don't get stuck in this thing. It has happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What are some of the things that help you cope with it?
I think it's having people around who understand. Okay, for the most part, I would say when some people haven't gone through what you have gone through, it's very hard for them to
get it.
To get it, yes, and be there for you and understand that you are going through what you're going through, and you need this sort of help.
Yeah.
So I think having the right people around to talk to you, you know, it's like you're not alone, you know. Just that feeling that you're not alone. Someone else has probably gone through what you're going through, and they give you advice and, you know, reassurance that okay, you're not alone. That's very helpful.
Yeah. Okay. Is that all you have to say about that?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Most difficult. I asked you most difficult time. Most difficult time of my life. Most difficult time of my life. Most difficult time of my life. Okay, like it's one of the most difficult times. The one that I would say. Like, you know, sometimes when you heal from things, you stop seeing them the same, so you can't really pin them as difficult. But I think the one that I remember off the top of my head, the most difficult time of my life is, so I've always, you know this, I've always wanted to be a doctor. I think the most difficult time of my life, one of the most difficult times of my life was not getting through into med school. Like, it's how through the whole thing you are so broken, like it's been a lifelong dream. Like, everybody in my family knows, my dad knows, like even up to now, everybody knows that has been my dream. And it wasn't just like a thing I used to, of course, maybe from inception as a kid, it was just a thing I used to like, but like I kind of grew into the idea, it became part of me. So reaching a point where I could have actually had it and then it just like slipped away, that was one of the most difficult times of my life, because of how, like, you have to act normal, like it's hurting you, it's painful for you, but you just have to be okay with it. I think that's what made it very difficult for me, because I didn't cross over into med school, and then I had to be in the same class with my friends who made it, and I had to be happy for them. And then at the same time, I'm like, I want to be there where you are. And then sometimes you can't really, I find it hard to express my sadness over things when I'm supposed to be happy for my friend. I don't know why. I find it hard. Like, I would rather swallow my pain than show you that I'm sad about something when you are in a happy moment. I feel like it's unfair. Like, I'm stealing your moment. Like, I want you to feel all the goodness. But if I'm going to be like, oh my God, I also want that for me, but you're having it, like, what sort of a person are you?
Because even when you're just naturally being sad about what you're feeling, they'll feel like sad.
Yes, like you're jealous or like, but like
but meanwhile, you're really sad that you didn't make it. So you have to be happy in the moment, then go and cry.
So it was difficult for me in the first few weeks of going to class in second year. Like, damn, I'm not doing what I wanted to do. Like, why am I even doing it? It's like I had to every day talk myself into being in class. I had to every day talk myself into studying hard. And I think the thing that helped me hold on was the idea that, oh, maybe at the end of second year, I may be given another chance to do it. And then at the end of second year, after pushing so hard, what happens? They make a cut-off point. Like I was at the VC's office like for 2 weeks straight or something like that every day. And then they make a cut-off point and then I miss it by 0.5 points. I was done. Okay, so it's a series of baking. Now, we'll show you how they'll look afterwards. So basically, these things we're talking about: most embarrassing moment, most difficult time, most scary time of our lives. You know how there's certain things that happen to you, things like this that they leave a mark. Like there's a way they affect your life, you know. And for the most part, I feel like it affects people negatively. Yes. Where maybe they remain in a place of fear towards something, or in a place of pain, or where they just they can never function well in such a situation again because of that, you know. And so we just wanted to share some of the things that we've gone through in light of that, and just also tell you how we cope with these things, how we, you know, get over them, and life has to go on because you can't stay in a place of fear. Like, definitely it won't affect your life well. So how do you get over things? How do you deal with things generally?
Generally, I think the most important thing is remembering who you are, because I have to remember who I am in order to bounce back. If I don't know who I am, for starters, it's hard for me to recover from certain things. So remembering who I am, and just, you know, God, talking to God actually that really makes the biggest difference. Yeah, so God, first, and remembering who you are. And you can't even remember who you are if you don't know God. I mean, yeah, so you need to remember who you are in Christ. I mean, yeah, so I think that's it. And just making it intentional about where you want to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like you cannot continue like living in certain
bad place.
Things, because you like prevent yourself from growing and moving forward.
I think it's basically what she said for me also. Just remember, Simba, remember who you are. So basically what she says, it's just about identity, not losing your identity in the midst of a difficult situation, an embarrassing situation, a scary situation. Don't lose who you are. And if that thing is going to shape you in any way, let it make you better. Let it not ruin the good that is in you. And just also, basically what she said, like, like, if I want to be in a certain place, obviously I don't want to stay stuck in a certain place of pain. And always remembering that situations should grow you. You know, like, we've lost people, we've been in situations where we thought we were going to lose, but somehow we didn't lose. And it's not even maybe because of our strength or whatever, but we still, you know, made it because of family, because of God, because of the people around us. And I think that is enough to show you that you can move on in life, you know, you can. So basically what she said, don't give up. And like, if you are going through something, it's also important to feel the thing and deal with it. Sweeping things under the rug is not the best. Like, also when you go through something traumatic, it's okay to have like PTSD, it's okay to have those things, but what's not okay is to let that become who you are. So if you need to get help, if you need a counselor, if people notice that you're not okay, try to give it a listening ear and, you know, get counseling, get help where you need to get help. So Tinga can be the whole day, but basically that's what we were here to do with y'all today. And we're going to eat the cupcakes. Maybe we'll show you a picture or two. But have a great day. Thank you for watching. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Don't forget.
Mwah!